Hello friends, Kurt Berglund with you. Welcome back to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. Please click like and subscribe if you have not. That helps me keep the channel going, and I do appreciate it, my friends. Today, we are continuing 1975 Boston Red Sox week. Yesterday morning, I did a review of a book about the 75 Red Sox called The Boys of October. Last night, Monday night, we did Game 1 of the American League Championship Series replay that the 75 Red Sox participated in. It was the Oakland A's, the American League West Division champions in 1975, at Fenway Park for Game 1 of the ALCS. I won't spoil that game for you in case you want to go back and check it out. Today we have Game 2. We're using a different game engine today. We're using Inside Pitch today. Yesterday we used Replay Classic. And so all this week we're going to be working through the American League Championship Series as a salute to the 1975 Boston Red Sox. Let's get to the starting pitchers and the batting orders, which are, by the way, as played. Because if we don't, heads explode all over this great land of ours, and I can't have that on my conscience. So let's get to the batting orders as determined by Alvin Dark for Oakland and Daryl Johnson for the Boston Red Sox way back in 1975. Here we go. Off for Oakland in center field, it's Billy North. Batting second at shortstop, Bert Campaneris. Batting third at third base, Sal Bando. Batting fourth in right field, Reggie Jackson. Batting fifth at first base today, Gene Tennis. Batting sixth in left field, Joe Rudy. Batting seventh, the DH, Claudell Washington. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Phil Garner. And batting ninth and doing the catching will be Ray Fosse. On the mound, it's Vida Blue, 22-11 in 1975. With a 3.01 ERA and 278 innings of work. All right. For Boston, lineup goes like this. It's Juan Benitez leading off the DH. Denny Doyle will bat second at second base. Carl Yastrzemski will bat third in left field. Carlton Fisk will bat fourth. He's behind the plate. Batting fifth, it's Fred Lynn in center field. Batting sixth, it's Rico Petrocelli at shortstop. Batting seventh, it's Dwight Evans in right field. Cecil Cooper will bat eighth and play first base. And Rick Burleson will bat ninth and play shortstop. On the mound, it's Reggie Cleveland. A little bit of a surprise starter in Game 2 for Daryl Johnson. 13-9 with a 443 earned run average in 170 innings of work in 1975. Billy North stands in the batter's box, and we're ready to go with Inside Pitch Baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game is a 3-5 on Cleveland's card, which he is not fatigued, at least not yet. And this is a ground ball to to Rick Burleson. He gloves it and throws to Cecil Cooper, and there's one away in the top of the first. Now it's Bert Campaneris. Cleveland winds and delivers. That's an open result. And we have a question mark 9 facing a right-handed batter, and it's a base hit for Bert Campaneris. He's on with a single. And Sal Bando coming up. Cleveland the stretch, checks Campy at first, and the delivery, struck him out. No, he didn't. Subtract 1 for Fenway Park. Wait a minute. Am I looking at the right thing? Timeout. That's a -1 for Fenway, so Sal's going to swing away. Excuse me. This is a ground ball headed towards short. That is Rick Burleson. We have a double play opportunity in play here. There it is. All right, so it's hit to Burleson. Cleveland's double play number is 0. Bando's is 2. Burleson gets +1 for being at double play depth. And the pivot by Denny Doyle is a 0. So we got a 1-3. Burleson makes the toss to Doyle, who relays to Cooper at first, and it's in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 6-4-3 double play turned by the Red Sox. That gets Reggie Cleveland out of trouble in the first inning. We go to the bottom of the first with no score in Game 2. Gonna spoil the Game 1 results at the end of this ball game because we got to talk about Game 3 before we depart. Benitez up against Vida Blue. The pitch to Juan Benitez, that is nothing. And hitting the air to right field, Reggie Jackson drifting under it. And he will make the catch for out number 1. Doyle now up against Blue, lefty-lefty matchup. Open result. Doyle swings, and it's a base hit through shortstop. 1 out, 1 on for Boston with Yaz coming to the plate. Vida checks Doyle and delivers home to Yastrzemski. It's a 3-5. Get to the kitchen. Oh, my God, it's a range check. We got a 19. And that's not for range, so never mind. Let's see what happens here. It's a pop-up. First base, Sal Bando. I'm sorry, not Sal Bando. Gene Tennis is a 1. He's not going to get there. It's a base hit for Yastrzemski. Doyle will hold. And there's 2 on with 1 out for Fisk. Blue the stretch and the delivery to Pudge. That is a strikeout check. 16 is too high, so Fisk is going to swing away on this one. And it's hitting the air to center. Under it is Billy North. And he puts it away, 2 down. Now it's Lynn. Doyle at second. Yastrzemski at first. Blue the stretch and the delivery. Double question marks. We got a lefty-lefty matchup. That's a base hit for Lynn. The bases will be loaded with 2 outs, and now it's Rico Petrocelli and the Red Sox with a golden opportunity to jump out on top. Blue's going to go from the windup, as they typically did. The pitch home to Petrocelli is ball 4, maybe? Yes, it is. He walked in a run. 1-0 Red Sox on a bases-loaded walk from Vida Blue to Rico Petrocelli, and the Red Sox lead in the bottom of the first. Now it's Evans. Yaz at third, Lynn at second, Petrocelli at first. The pitch from Blue is a ballpark check. There's our ballpark. Base hit right field. Base hit right field. 2-0 Red Sox, and I think they're going to wave Lynn. Let's see what we got here. We got Fred Lynn. He is a 3. We're going to bump that to 4 with 2 outs. Okay. We bump it to 5 on the chart. Reggie Jackson's arm is a -1, so that goes back down to a 4. We roll all 3 of our dice. And we're going to check our second number. And he puts on the brakes. So Lynn stops at third. And it's 2-0 Red Sox with Cooper coming to the plate. Bases loaded. Lynn at third. Petrocelli at second. Evans at first. The pitch home. Ballpark check. And it's a star line 2 on Blues card. That is grounded to Campaneris. He's going to go the short way to Garner, and that is going to retire the side in inning number 2. So, inning number 1. So, the Red Sox get 2 runs on 4 hits. They leave 3. Had a chance to bury Oakland right there, but couldn't get an extra base hit to do it. After 1 complete, it's 2-0 Boston. And in the bottom of the first, it'll be Reggie, Tennis, and Rudy coming up for Oakland. Reggie Cleveland pitches to Reggie Jackson. It's a oh my God, it's a range check. And it's an open result. So we've got one of those rare plays everybody loves. 6-2. It is a tapper out in front of the plate. Fisk bobbles, possibly bobbles, then possibly throws wild to first. All right, so we're going to check Carlton Fisk's error number. And with Fisk's error number being a 15, the 11's going to be enough. So Reggie Jackson's going to reach on an E2 by Fisk. He fumbles the dribbler, and that takes care of that. So Reggie's on first. Tennis comes to the plate. Cleveland the stretch checks Jackson, and the delivery home. Got to the kitchen. Oh my God, it's a range check. Hit in the air to right field. Dwight Evans is on the run. His range is a 4, and he's going to make that catch for out number 1. In the top of the second. Reggie Jackson returns to first base, and now Rudy comes to the plate. Cleveland the stretch, the delivery. Error on a grounder, check. Rudy swings, and it is on the ground to Rico Petrocelli. But Rico's error number is much lower than 14, so we got a double play chance. Rico is at double play depth. We got 0 on our double play for Cleveland. We have 3, so we'll add 1 to that for Rico's double play, and that's 4. Rico's gonna fire to Doyle for 1, and the relay to Cooper is in time for a 5-4-3 rally-killing, soul-crushing double play turned by Boston, the second in 2 innings. So maybe Oakland's going to have to turn on that running game a little bit. Burleson will lead off the bottom of the second against Vida Blue. Then it's Beniquez, then Doyle for the Red Sox. 2-0 Boston, bottom of the second. Blue winds and delivers, error on a throw. Ground ball third. That's Sal Bando country. He gloves it. Plants and fires toward Gene Tennis. And that will retire Burleson. No error on that play. Here's Beniquez. 1 out, bottom of the second. Juan is 0 for 1. The pitch from Blue is a potential wild one, but nobody's on base. Beniquez swings and hits it in the air to left field. Joe Rudy on the track will make the catch for out number 2. And here's Denny Doyle. Strikeout chance, but a 17 is too high for Denny Doyle. And this is slapped towards center. Billy North coming on. He makes the catch. And after 2, it's Boston 2, Oakland nothing in Game 2 of our American League Championship Series replay from 1975, Oakland and Boston. In 1975 Red Sox week, Claudel Washington, Phil Garner, Ray Fosse, 7-8-9, top of the third for Oakland. Strikeout check. Nope, little too high for Claudel. He swings. Line shot, stabbed by Burleson, 1 down. Now it's Garner. Pitch to Phil is an error check. Hit in the air to center field. Fred Lynn coming on, and it's off his glove. Let's see. It's an odd number, so he does drop the fly ball. Less than 2 out. Roll 1d6. And compared to the base runner's number, it's a 4. And he gets a 2-base error. Garner on second. Lynn drops the ball. Not a timely play on Fred's part. So Oakland has a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Now it's Fosse. Poor season with the bat for Ray. The pitch from Cleveland is a walk check. That's a 17, which is too high. Ground ball third. Petrocelli looks Garner back and fires to Cooper for the out. There's 2 down in the third. Billy North. Cleveland, ballpark check. And hit in the air to center. This is going to get over Fred Lynn's head. Bouncing around the triangle. Scoring is Garner. It's 2-1 Boston. And North has himself a double. Oakland can tie the game with a base hit from Bert Campaneris. Cleveland the stretch and the delivery to Campy. That is ball 4. Not a timely walk for Reggie Cleveland. So the error has come to haunt. And now Oakland has a potential big inning. Cleveland the stretch to Sal Bando and the delivery. Open result. Bando swings and star line 3. Grounded on a hop to Cooper, who's going to take it himself to the bag at first. So Oakland could have done better, but they did get 1. On a hit, they leave 2 after 2.5. It's Boston 2, Oakland 1. Missed opportunities, the theme so far of this game. We'll see if that continues. It's 3-4-5 coming for Boston in inning number 3. Bottom of the third. Yaz, Fisk, and Lynn. Lefty, righty, lefty. Open result on Blue's card. Yaz swings and a base hit to center field. So Yaz is 2 for 2. Fisk comes up. Blue the stretch. The delivery to Carlton Fisk gets an error check. See what happens on the play here. This is question mark 7. All right, so the first thing we're doing is figuring out what happens. So we got a base hit to left field. Now we're going to do the error check. And Rudy is a 0, so there's no error check to do. Yaz is going to stop at second, and so there's 2 on with nobody out, and here comes Lynn. Blue in another mess. Nobody out, bottom of the 3rd. The pitch home to Fred Lynn is an open result. Lynn swings. Line shot through second base. Phil Garner, it ate him up. It ate up Phil Garner. Scoring is, let me double check, Yaz's running rating. Yes, scoring is Yastrzemski. It's 3-1 Boston. They got their run back. And Fisk is going to go to 3rd. Red Sox at the corners, nobody out. Lynn makes up for his error with a RBI single in the bottom of the 3rd, and the problems continue for Oakland. The bullpen is going to get cooking. Glenn Abbott, with no sign of either Costello or Victor Newman, is going to get cooking in the bullpen. He's a right-hander, of course. And the Oakland infield is going to play in at the corners and at double play depth up the middle. Petrocelli up, he walked in the 1st. Fisk at 3rd, Lynn at 1st. Blue the stretch and the delivery. Strikeout check. No, too high. Starline 5, hit in the air to left field. Under it is Rudy. And he's going to make the catch. Now, tagging at 3rd is Fisk. Rudy's arm is a 0. Let's check the sac fly rating. We got a 2. Rudy makes the catch. Okay, so now we're going to roll 3 D6s on the OTC chart. Base runner rating is Fisk. Fisk is a 3 on the bases. We got a 3. He tags, and Rudy's throw is late. Fisk scores. Lynn holds it first. 4-1 Boston. Now it's Evans. All right. Lynn at first. 1 man out, bottom of the 3rd. 4-1 Boston. Pitch from Blue is an error on a throw check. Evans, ground ball, Campaneris. There will be a throw. Campaneris. Uh-oh. That's a 9. And Campy's error rating is, in fact, a 9. So, he bounces it to Garner, who can't dig it out in an attempt to turn 2. That's going to make Lynn safe sliding at second, and Evans legs it out at first with no throw coming from Garner. So they go from a double play chance to get out of the inning in the bottom of the third to getting nothing. Oakland imploding, unlike a world champion, in the bottom of the third. Cooper with Lynn at second, Evans at first, and one man out. Blew the stretch and the delivery. It's a strikeout check, but it's too high for Coop. And base hit through first base. Gene Tennis had ate him up. Lynn's speed is a 3. He will hold at third. The bases are dripping with Red Sox. And Burleson comes to the plate. Infield moves in for Oakland. 4-1, bottom of the third. Blew the stretch and the delivery. Walk check. Too high. Burleson swings. We got a star line 5. Hit in the air to left one more time. Rudy under it. Now, tagging is Lynn. Burleson's sac fly number is a 3. Rudy makes the catch. And scoring is Lynn as Rudy's throw goes to third base to hold Evans at second. 5-1 Boston. Bottom of the third. Benica is up, but now there's 2 outs. Blue is 1 pitch away from getting out of the mess. The pitch home from Vida. Hey, struck him out, and he picked a good time for his first K. So the Red Sox get 3 on 4 hits and leave 2. The costly error by, I put 4, but actually it's E6 on Campaneris. We go to the 4th. It's 5-1 Red Sox. Reggie Cleveland has an embarrassment of riches to work with. Can he hold the Oakland A's? Jackson, Tennis, and Rudy, 4-5-6. The pitch from Reggie. Strikeout check. Hey, struck him out, and Reggie Cleveland gets his first. 1 down in the 4th. Now it's Tennis. Cleveland winds and delivers. That's an open result. Tennis swings, hits it in the air to center. Fred Lynn drifting into left center a few steps and takes it for out number 2. Now it's Rudy, 0 for 1. Get to the kitchen. Oh my God, it's a range check at the ballpark. Cork to left. This is Yastrzemski. Can Yaz get there? And his range is a 4. It's off the wall. Yaz gloves it and fires towards second, but Rudy's got a hustling double with 2 outs. Here comes Washington, 0 for 1. Cleveland, the stretch, and the delivery. Walk chance, no chance. Washington's not taking walks in 1975. Hit on the ground to Rico Petrocelli to his right. He plants and fires to Cooper, and that'll retire Oakland in the 4th. So, Oakland gets a hit but fails to score after 3.5. It's 5-1 Boston. Game 2 of our 1975 ALCS replay. It's 75 Red Sox week on my channel. Sticking with the ALCS theme. Doyle is 1 for 2. Blue winds and delivers. An open result. Denny swings. And Cork's 1 to left down the line. It's going to rattle around in the corner. Rudy's got to dig it out. Doyle around first. He's coming to second with a double. Now it's Yaz. We're going to Oakland after today's game for Game 3. Yaz 2 for 2 with a pair of runs scored. Blue, the stretch and the delivery is a strikeout check, but an 18 is too high. Yastrzemski swings, and we got a star line 4 hit on the ground to third. Sal Bando gloves it, looks Doyle back, and fires to Tennis for out number 1. Fisk up 1 for 2. Blue, the stretch and the delivery. Strikeout check, but too high for Carlton. The swing from Fisk is grounded to short. This is Campaneris. 2 down. Now it's Lynn. 2 for 2 for Freddie. Blue, the stretch and the delivery. It's a strikeout check. Hey, struck him out. That will end the Red Sox 4th. They get a hit and leave 1. After 4 complete, it's 5-1 Boston. Coming on for Oakland in inning number 5, it's Garner, Fossey, and the top with North. Reggie Cleveland's only allowed 3 hits. Campaneris, North, and Rudy own them. The run he allowed is unearned, but it still counts. The pitch from Cleveland is an open result. Garner swings, hits it in the air to center. Fred Lynn there takes it for out number 1. Cleveland winds and delivers to Fossey. And we got a strikeout check, but 20 is too high for Ray. He swings and hits it in the air to center. Lynn on the run for this one. And he'll catch up to it for out number 2. Now it's North, 1 for 2. The pitch to Billy from Cleveland is an open result against the left-handed batting switch hitter. Combacker, gloved by Cleveland. He takes a couple steps toward Cooper and underhands him the ball. After 4.5, we're halfway through. Boston 5, Oakland nothing in this one. Blue up on the bump. Petrocelli, Evans, Cooper coming up for the Red Sox in inning number 5. Rico is no official at bats, a walk and a sac fly. Blue winds and delivers. Strikeout check for Rico, but that's too high. Rico swings and hits it in the air to center. Bill North on his horse, but he catches up to it for out number 1. Evans, 1 for 2. Blue winds and delivers. Open result. He's not fatigued quite yet. Hit in the air to right. Slicing toward the line and catching up to it is Reggie Jackson, 2 gone. Cooper up, 1 for 2. Hit by pitch. That's a 6. That's a 7. -2. He's not hit by a pitch. Swinging is Cooper. Hit in the air to center. Under it is Billy North, and he's going to put it away for out number 3. We go to the 6th. Things have calmed down since a big start. Boston 5, Oakland 1. Campaneris, Bando, and Jackson coming up in inning number 6. Cleveland is a fatigue of 29 as a starter, so he's doing all right. Campaneris is 1 for 1. The pitch, hit by pitch check. That's a 14. That's too high. Campy swings and hits it on the ground to Denny Doyle. To his left, gloves it, plants, throws to Cooper. 1 down in the 6th. Cleveland's retired 5 in a row. And 8 of his last 9. Bando up now, 0 for 2. The pitch, strikeout check. Hey, struck him out. That's number 2 for Cleveland. And now it's Reggie, 0 for 2. Cleveland winds and delivers an open result. Reggie swings. Base hit through second base. He's on with a single. Gonna check Fisk's arm. It's a 0. He's gonna try for the jump. Doesn't get it. All right. Now it's tennis. Cleveland the stretch, checks Reggie. The delivery is an open result against the right-handed tennis. Star line 1, ground ball Doyle. He's going to go the short way to Burleson covering, and that's going to retire Oakland in the 6th. Reggie Cleveland making it look easy after 5.5. 5-1 Boston. He's throwing a 4-hitter against the powerful Oakland A's. Up in the 6th is Burleson, Beniquez, and Doyle for the Red Sox, 9-1-2. And Vida, in case you're scoring at home, and God help you if you are, he has 30 on his fatigue rating, and he has gone through 18, 22, 24, 26, so he's getting close on fatigue. Burleson 0 for 2. The pitch to Rick is an open result. Ground ball Campy to his left, gloves it, plants, fires to tennis, and there's 1 down. Beniquez 0 for 3. The pitch from Blue is a strikeout check. No. Beniquez swings and hits it on the ground to Bando. Sal gloves it and throws to tennis. 2 down. Now it's Doyle. 2 for 3 for Denny. The pitch from Blue is a double question mark. That is nothing. It's not in the range. All right, so Doyle's going to swing. And base hit through Phil Garner. Phil Garner's made a Swiss cheese in this game. Base hit. And that'll bring up Yastrzemski. Blue the stretch. The delivery to Yaz. Strikeout check. Hey, struck him out. Number 3 for Vida. After 6. Boston 5, Oakland 1. It's Rudy. Then it's Rudy, Washington, and Garner, 6, 7, 8 in inning number 7. Cleveland approaching his fatigue number. Rudy 1 for 2. Hit by pitch, check, and it's too high for Joe. He's going to swing and hit it in the air to right field. Dwight Evans back a few steps, but he's got plenty of room, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Claudell Washington is 0 for 2. The pitch to Claudell is a strikeout check. Hey, struck him out. Number 3, and Reggie Cleveland is officially pitching the game of his life. Phil Garner up 0 for 2 with a run. He scored the Oakland run after reaching on a Lynn error in the 3rd. The pitch from Cleveland, open result. Garner swings. Comebacker, gloved by Cleveland. He takes a couple steps toward Cooper and flips him the ball. That will retire Oakland in the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Time to stretch him out, but no sign of Neil Diamond. It is Boston 5, Oakland 1, and Boston looking for more. In the bullpen for Oakland, it's Jim Todd and Paul Lindblad coming up, or warming up. Lefty-righty double-barreled action just the way I like it. And Fisk, Lynn, and Petroselli coming up. 4, 5, 6 for Boston. 28, 29, 30. So he is officially fatigued starting right now. The pitch from Blue is a walk check, and sure enough, he walks him to start the 7th. Now it's Lynn. Lefty-lefty matchup. Blue the stretch, and the delivery is an open result against the left-hander. Question mark 7 against the left-hander. Lynn corks it to center and deep. This is going to get over everybody's head. And Fisk is going around to third. They're going to hold him there with a 4-run lead. Why get thrown out with nobody out at home? And here comes Alvin Dark out of the dugout. We'll give you Vita Blue's numbers. He's waving his right arm, calling for Jim Todd. All right, so Vita went 6+ innings. He has allowed 5 runs to this point. Four of them are earned. He has allowed 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits. Strikeouts, he struck out 3. Walks, he walked 2. Not on his game today, and no hit by pitch. He is in line for the loss if the Oakland A's do not rally. Jim Todd is 8-3 in 1975. He had 12 saves with a 2.29 ERA in 122 innings of work. He has a fatigue of 8 batters. Petrocelli 0 for 1. Oakland infield is in. Fisk is at third. Lynn is at second. Nobody's out. The pitch to Petrocelli. Strikeout check. Hey, struck him out. Picked a good time to do it. 1 gone now in the bottom of the 7th. And Evans coming up. 1 for 3 for Dwight. Oakland infield remains in. Pitch from Todd is a range check at the ballpark. Get to the kitchen. I smell gas. Pull, home run to the pull field. Did he get it? He did not get it. It's caught by Rudy. Fisk is tagging. We have a sac fly number of 1 for Evans. No. Now we're going to roll all 3 and look at the chart. And he's going to hold. Yeah, he is going to hold. And so now Cooper's up. They're going to walk him intentionally with first base open and pitch to Burleson with the bases now loaded and 2 outs. Righty-righty matchup for Oakland here. Burleson is 0 for 3. Todd, the stretch and the delivery. It's a strikeout check. Hey, struck him out. Jim Todd comes in and does a job. Comes in with second, third, nobody out, and they do not score. Boston may live to regret that one. All right, top of the 8th. Cleveland cruising through the Oakland batting order. Billy Williams getting called on now to pinch hit for Fosse. Ray ends his day 0 for 2. North is on deck. Cleveland winds and delivers to sweet swinging Billy Williams. Ballpark check. Starline 5. Hit in the air to center. Fred Lynn calling and taking for out number 1. Now it's North. Pitch to Billy. open result. North swings and comebacker. Gloved by Cleveland. Throws to Cooper. 2 down. Now it's Campy. Bert Campaneris. The pitch to him is a strikeout check, but too high. Line drive snagged by Burleson. That retires Oakland in 1-2-3 fashion in the 8th. Reggie Cleveland dazzling Oakland batters. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Jim Todd coming back out. He's got Beniquez, Doyle, and Yastrzemski in his sights. And Paul Lindblad still throwing in the bullpen. Out of the dugout comes Bernie Carbo to pinch hit for Beniquez. Beniquez ends his day 0 for 4. Bottom of the 8th, 5-1 Boston. Todd winds and delivers to the Boston pinch hitter. It's an open result. Carbo swings, hits it on the ground to Bando. He gloves it toward the hole, plants, and throws to Tennis for out number 1. Throws to Billy Williams. Billy Williams now at first base. Gene Tennis moves behind the plate. And Denny Doyle up 3 for 4 on his day. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. The pitch from Todd is a 4-4. That's a walk check, but 9 is too high. The swing from Doyle, ground ball Bando. He fires to Tennis, and they get Doyle by a step. 2 down. And Yastrzemski's 2 for 4 with a pair of runs scored. Todd winds and delivers. It's a walk check, but a 17's too high. Yaz swings and lifts it in the air to center field. Billy North under it and taking it for out number 3. We go to the 9th. Dick Drago and Jim Burton are throwing in the Red Sox bullpen. Reggie Cleveland is out to try and finish the complete game effort. He has allowed only 4 hits. He has walked 1 and struck out 3 in a very workmanlike, brutally effective performance. All right, so it's 3, 4, 5 hitters for Oakland. Bando, Jackson, and Tennis. Sal is 0 for 3. Cleveland winds and delivers. And he is now fatigued, by the way. Walk chance, and he does walk the leadoff batter. So a good start for Oakland. Here comes Reggie. 5-1 Boston. Drago and Burton are cooking in the bullpen. Jackson's 1 for 3. The pitch from Reggie to Reggie. Strikeout check. Hey, struck him out. That's number 4 for Cleveland. He's humping up on the fastball. Humping up. Now it's Tennis. 0 for 3. Pitch to Gino. Hit by pitch check, but a 20 is too high. Tennis swings. Hits it on the ground to Doyle. We got 3 there. We got nothing there. We got Doyle at double play depth. So we go 4, and we got Burleson on the pivot. He's a 0. So Doyle goes to Burleson for 1. The relay to Cooper is not in time. Not in time. Tennis beats the Rap at first. However, Bando is retired 4-6 on the fielder's choice. Rudy comes up, and he is the last chance saloon for Oakland. 1 for 3 for Joe on the day. Cleveland, the stretch. Checks Tennis at first. The delivery home. It's an error check. Rudy swings. Hits it in the air to right field. Dwight Evans under it. Checking his error number, he makes the catch. Boston wins Game 2 by a score of 5-1. Let's give you the totals, and we will talk about Game 3. Okay. So, for the victorious Red Sox, American League East champions, 5 runs, 11 hits, and they committed two errors, one costly. Oakland, 1 run on just 4 hits allowed by surprise starter Reggie Cleveland. They committed 1 error that was costly. And they got dominated by Reggie Cleveland with a route-going performance. Cleveland ended up the game striking out 4. He walked 2. And didn't allow any earned runs. Vida Blue takes the loss. Reggie Cleveland takes the win. Vida Blue takes the loss. Now let's talk about game number 3. So this is where we are at in the series. In real life, games 1 and 2 were both won by the Boston Red Sox. They went back to Oakland for, remember, a 5-game series. They went back to Oakland for Game 3 and then 4 and 5 if necessary. But it turned out to not be necessary because the Boston Red Sox won Game 3 in Oakland and moved on to the World Series. However, that's not going to happen here. Why? Because Oakland actually won Game 1 of our replay by a score of 6-2. Boston won Game 2 by a score of 5-1. Now, in real life, or as the kids like to say, IRL, the Oakland and Charlie Finley basically decided to come back with Ken Holtzman in Game 3, who had started Game 1. They started Holtzman in Game 3 because they saw it as a desperation situation. Had they won either game in Boston, they were going to start Dick Bosman in Game 3 in Oakland. So I have to decide if I'm going to stick with the as-played lineups or do something that wouldn't have happened in real life, and that is go with Holtzman or go with the man that they had planned to use, Bosman. And this is the problem, my friends, with as-played lineups. All right, so when we come back for Game 3, which will be tomorrow, we'll be using Replay Classic Baseball for Game 3, and it'll either be Ken Holtzman, as happened IRL, or it'll be Dick Bosman, and I'll be needing to adjust the Boston lineup accordingly. So, there we are. Thank you so much for being with me. The series is now tied, 1 game apiece. If you have thoughts about any of this, please tell me in the comments below, and don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thanks for being with me for 1975 Red Sox Week. Lots more ahead. Have a wonderful Tuesday. So long, everybody.